We begin with that lawsuit against former President Trump and his 3 children.
New York's Attorney General says he inflated his net worth by billions, and now she wants to stop them from ever running another business in the state. CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer here now with more, and this could be just the beginning of his legal issues, Marcia.
Well, Maurice and Jessica, former President Donald Trump has tried every which way to thwart Attorney General Tish James's investigation. He hasn't succeeded, and now James says that while she has brought civil charges, she's forwarding the findings of her 3-year probe to the Manhattan U.S. Attorney and the IRS for possible criminal prosecution.
Claiming you have money that you do not have does not amount to the art of the deal. It's the art of the steal.
New York Attorney General Tish James taking a pointed swipe at former President Donald Trump, using the title of his 1987 book against him as she filed a sweeping civil suit against Trump, the Trump Organization, and his 3 adult children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric. The Attorney General claimed that Trump's participated in a conspiracy to inflate his net worth by billions of dollars to get banks to lend money to the Trump Organization on terms that were more favorable, to get better loan rates, better insurance rates, and tax benefits. She said her 3-year probe covered a 10-year period from 2011 to 2021 and covered the years when he was the 45th president.
All told, we uncovered more than 200 examples of false and misleading asset valuations that were used on his statements.
The Attorney General said the false statements were made involving the Trump Organization's portfolio of properties, including Trump Tower, 40 Wall Street, his palatial Mar-a-Lago home and resort, and his various golf clubs. She took particular pains to discuss how he inflated the value of his triplex in Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue.
Mr. Trump represented that his apartment spanned more than 30,000 square feet, which was the basis for valuing the apartment. In reality, the apartment had an area of less than 11,000 square feet.
James said the alleged financial hijinks allowed Trump to value the apartment in 2015 at $327 million.
To this date, no apartment in New York City has ever sold for close to that amount. Tripling the size of the apartment for purposes of the valuation was intentional and deliberate fraud.
In a tweet, Trump lawyer Alina Habba said, quote, "Today's filing is neither focused on the facts nor the law. Rather, it is solely focused on advancing the Attorney General's political agenda." In a blog on Truth Social, the former president called the suit, quote, "another witch hunt by a racist Attorney General, Letitia James." Now, the Attorney General wants the Trumps barred from serving as officers of any New York State corporation and the appointment of an independent monitor to run the Trump Organization. She also wants at least $250 million in restitution. Meantime, the Manhattan District Attorney, Alvin Bragg, issued a statement saying his probe of the former president and the Trump Organization is, quote, active and ongoing. Jessica and Maurice.
All right, thank you, Marcia. And for more on this story, just scan the QR code on your screen with your cell phone. It'll take you right to our CBS New York website. There, you can read AG James's entire lawsuit and watch her full press conference.